unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. On first and 10, it's Ryan. Getting it out left side to Sanu. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
That's it, baby. Hey, red lance. Double up. Gotta go. Back 25. Gotta go.
Freeman again, a first down carry. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Ryan. Connects with some of the right side. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Ryan to Sanu, good for an Atlanta first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they don't run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
On second down, Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing the right over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Tight end right. Ready. Ready. Check.
Now Ryan on second down. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down.
Back 25.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a third down here. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Looking for the end zone. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it
22.
on 4th.
Ready, back 25.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. Throw right side caught by Ridley. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Hey, let's
A
go.
first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
280, back 25. 20.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll make it a 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
21. Ready, 280. Ready, set.
Throwing again, Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far.
Hey, let's go. Ready, 280. 21. Here we go.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. He goes underneath to Freeman. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down.
Hey, ready, 280. 12. Ready, set.
To throw again is Ryan. Toward the pylon, caught. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On the keeper, here's Ryan. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back to Heinz Field after this.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
This time Ryan will throw. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
54, South. 21. Right.
They'll try and run. Foreman. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal.
Now, 4th down, we know the difficulty factor goes way up, and we know it would be a disappointment for them to just kick a field goal here after driving all the way down the field. But I also know one other thing. It'd be a bigger disappointment to come away with no points.
Well, going for it on 4th has worked twice on this drive already. Now it gets more interesting here on 4th and goal.
Back 25.
Here's Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger forced out to his left. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now we... won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Double. Start. Blue 30.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Buying time to his left.
Hey, check 24.
He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Ready? Black 20. Snickers.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the 2nd half gets underway. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can. Le'Veon Bell, It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big run that time by Bell. 72 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They come up in a two-tight end look here. They go play action here on first down. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down. Second and goal, the lone man in the backfield, Le'Veon Bell. They'll try and run it with Bell. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be third and goal.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Swirl! Snickers, you gotta spin. Double bump. AB!
On third and goal, Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Vance McDonald there to make the grab. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Now he'll turn and throw deep back. He's got a man. Complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
21.
This is Freeman on first and 10. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Flushed out right. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long. The Falcons on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be a tough third and 18.
54, south.
From the gun, it's Ryan. He's airing it out for Sanu. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the shotgun, Ryan. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The linebacker, T.J. Watt, there on the coverage. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Back now in Pittsburgh. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Gun!
Operating from the gun. Ryan throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are in for 6. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he spins past him and into space. Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown with a return of 102 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. So out come the Falcons now. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Left! Blue 80! Ready, Blue 80!
Now Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They toss to Freeman. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they
22.
trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well with them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Hey, let's go. Ready, set. Back 25.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13 and also a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Ready, go.
They'll run it now. How we going? And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Check 26, check 26.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Connects with Sanu right side. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense.
Wait. 280. Back 25.
Throwing now is Ryan. Dancing to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Javon Hargrave able to track him down for a loss of 13. And it'll bring up 4th down. And Bryant's kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give him the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock, so tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They
don't
practice
they?
it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Set. Black 20. Check 99. Check 99. Show that bench release and go. Hey, look. Jack 16. Big. Double bump.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th. So now it's 4th down and short. And whatever they do, run or pass it, they've got to pick up the first here.
Yeah, and you mentioned running it. That is still an option. But as you've also said, they've got to do it quickly and get back to the line of scrimmage.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
8. Snickers, you got to spin. Back.
He's back to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. but he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
Right.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Ready. Play 25. Check.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Ryan. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Bud Dupree with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we sign off from Heinz Field.